you doing? How's your week going? I hope it's great, because I can't actually hear you if you respond to me. That'd be awkward if you said something thinking that I could hear you. So about a week ago, I want to say, I did a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what video you wanted to see next from me. It was a choice between songs you need to hear right now and a get to know me tag. Ever since I started YouTube, I kind of just jumped into it and didn't really give you guys much of a view as to who I am as a person. So I feel like the get to know me tag will open me up a little bit to you guys, and you'll learn a little bit more about me, because I'm pretty sure you're like, oh, I subscribed to this girl, but she seems to be pretty cool, but I don't know if she's like a psychopath or something. So this is gonna be like a window into my mind, into the things that I like, things I don't like. You'll learn it all. So get excited, because here is the get to know me tag. The first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in sunny Los Angeles, California. Where do you currently live? None of your business. Who is your best friend? I have 3, actually. Marina, who I've known since high school, Nyla, who I met in college, and Avery, who I also met in college. Those 3, without a doubt, are my best friends. How tall are you? Here's the thing. All my life, I assumed that I was 5'8", until recently I went to the doctor and they said I'm 5'6". So, I'm 5'8". Dogs or cats? I am a big cat person. I think that cats are hilarious. They're sassy, very demanding. They know what they want and don't take shit from anybody. But dogs are like a whole level of cute. They stay by your side, they're loyal, and they're just overall fun. I don't know, something about cats just makes me my heart just stops for kittens. I love kittens. Funniest moment throughout high school. I wouldn't say this is funny, but everybody has their special prom that they remember for the rest of their lives. Me, on the other hand, mine was special for different reasons. 1, I was the only one in my friend group without a date, and 2, when I tried to ask my crush in high school for a last dance at prom, all like cute and stuff, not only did he ignore my text, but he ghosted me the entire night. So that was fun. What year were you born? I was born in 1998. Are you or have you gone to college? I have been to college. I was there for 2 years, from 2016 up until 2018. I went to an HBCU and I studied photojournalism, but my real passions were here at home, where I wanted to pursue being a content creator and being a talk show host. So I came back in 2018. What's your favorite drink? Besides water, I'd have to say Thai tea is my jam, especially if you make it right. There's this place next door to my job called Chai Biscuits, and they have ramen and the best Thai tea I've ever had. Like, their boba balls are like sweet, and then like so is the Thai tea. And it's like a good balance, and it's just ooh, muy bien. I wanted some today, but they're closed on Monday. So it's like, what is your spirit animal and why? I think I'd have to say, I never really thought about this before. What is my spirit animal? Maybe a dog? Like a little tiny puppy. You know how they're like cute and they're fun, but if you mess with them, they're like feisty. That's like me. So I'd have to say a puppy. You're wearing a perfume. What scent is it? I actually don't wear perfume. I use a lotion that I get from Bath & Body Works. It's my tried and true. It's been the same for a very long time. It's very specific and I can't wear anything else. This is my perfume of choice, you could say. This is the Beautiful Day lotion from Bath & Body Works. I'm like obsessed with this. I always smell like candy. I always get compliments. So if you want to know what I smell like, go to Bath & Body Works and sniff this and you'll get a good idea. That's a weird way of wording it. Tea or coffee? I'd have to say coffee. I know I'm trying to cut back on it, but as far as like being alert and awake, I gotta go with coffee, especially from this place called Blackwood by my job. They have such good coffee. It's like the ultimate pick-me-up in the morning for sure. What are your life goals? Become a successful content creator here on YouTube and beyond. Own my own house by the time I'm 23. I want to own my own house. Be a talk show host, and yeah, I think that's it. What sports do you play or have you played sports? What's a sport? Have any books you read that changed your life? I do have this one book that I'm obsessed with. It's called Dark Girls, and if that lady in the middle looks familiar, you are guessing right. This is Lupita Nyong'o, aka star of Black Panther and Us. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But Dark Girls is a book full of like memoirs and stories of being a young African-American woman. And there are so many inspiring inspiring people in this book for sure, and a lot of women that you look up to, like Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Taraji P. Henson. A lot of great people are in this book. Oh! And so am I! Oh yeah! I'm in a book. I get bragging rights for the rest of my life. Thank you. Next. What is your favorite movie? A movie that I can go back to and watch time and time again and never ever get tired of? I would have to say, at this current moment in time, Train to Busan. I have seen that movie way too many times, but it's just, I don't know, I love scary movies, and I especially love like the zombie kind of genre, but Train to Busan just hits different. The storyline is so well thought out, all the characters are so memorable, and all their stories are so great. It's like such a good movie with like the thriller and like horror aspect of it. You get a good storyline, you get a memorable cast. It's so good. If you haven't seen Train to Busan, I highly suggest that you do. Who are your favorite YouTubers? Okay, Rob Dyke, Matthew Santoro, Liza Koshy, Anna Akana, Mac Does It. Are you single or taken? I am single, guys. I know, hard to believe. My last boyfriend, I've never had a boyfriend. What is your idea of a dream date? Okay, this is gonna sound corny and stupid, I know it is, but I've always wanted to go on a picnic. The whole blanket, favorite foods, some wine maybe, like, oh, hallelujah, yeah. I've always wanted to go on a picnic or a drive-in movie theater. So to my future man out there, if you watch this, just know that's what I want. So do not disappoint. Or we're breaking up. How long was your longest relationship? Are you trying to trigger me? How would you describe your fashion sense? I don't know. It's all over the place. I get inspired by like 80s and 90s movies and sitcoms. I get inspired by like slim thick girls that I follow, like Ashley Graham. I love Fashion Nova because they really accentuate my curves, make me look good. I know for a fact that that's true, honey, but I don't know, it's all over the place. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 annoying ass brothers. Younger one named Rasan, he's in the living room right now, and my older brother Michael, who's 28 with a daughter of his own. My first niece. I'm like obsessed with her. Okay. What is your go-to fast food order? When I'm really in the mood for some fast food, I love going to Panda Express. Ooh, my mouth is watering at the thought. I like going to Panda Express, getting their plate with orange chicken and honey walnut shrimp, and their chow mein with teriyaki sauce and a spring roll. Like, that is like the bee's knees. That just gets me going. Yeah. What is your most memorable vacation? I have to say the most memorable vacation I've ever had was when I went to the Bahamas with my mom and my younger brother. That was back in, I want to say 2014, maybe? And that was my first time riding a plane. It was my first time going, you know, to an island for a vacation ever. Because usually we would stay in the city and do something local, but traveling out of state was really cool. What is your favorite Netflix show? I actually just finished Haunting of Hill House. It is so good. My manager was like, Dejia, don't watch it by yourself, but I didn't listen because I'm impatient. So I watched it and I'm so obsessed with it. If you're a fan of horror and you want a new TV show to watch, then definitely watch Haunting of Hill House. Who was your childhood best friend? My childhood best friend was this girl named Alexis Bro. I don't know if she watches my videos, but Alexis, if you see this, girl, how are you? I hope everything's great. You are awesome, and we should catch up sometime. What was your dream job as a kid? My dream job as a kid is still the same. I want to be a talk show host and an actress and an author. What is your coffee order? My go-to coffee order is usually a cold brew with soy milk and hazelnut sweetener. Sometimes I go for a frappuccino, but mostly it's just a cold brew. Who is your celebrity crush? This question is clearly for anyone that doesn't follow me on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, by the way, you should. I think I'm pretty great. But if you were to just take a glance at it, you'd get a pretty good idea. But if you don't have a Twitter, my celebrity crush is the beautiful and amazing Jackson Wang from GOT7. What are your pet peeves? My biggest pet peeves are people that think they know you better than you know yourself without actually knowing you and like to judge you on the things that you do. I don't like when people think that they're better than others because of status or because of the people that they know or because of the cars they drive. Like, I don't like people belittling other people. What do you do on your free time? When I'm not working and I'm not filming, I like to read, I like to draw, and I like to watch Netflix. Do you have any weird quirks? I'll just be the narrator of my life sometimes. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is burgundy. I think it is such a sexy color. What are your favorite values in friends? Someone who is considerate of your feelings, doesn't pressure you to do anything you don't want to do. Someone whose humor just naturally bounces off of yours. Someone who will not really drop any and everything to make sure you're okay, but someone that's consistently checking on you, and making sure that you're good. Someone who will tell you when you're wrong and call you on your bullshit, and who wants to see you be a better person. Someone who's like uplifting you all the time. I think that's about it. What is one thing you wish people knew about you? I may be a very friendly, like outgoing, just out there person, but I can be reserved sometimes. I'm like an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. Like, I'm a good 50-50, so I can be kind of to myself a lot and I don't know, I'm not always outward and like outgoing and I can just go up and talk to anybody. Sometimes I get anxious and I overthink. And yeah. What social media are you addicted to? If it's not obvious, you're watching me on it. I'm obsessed with YouTube. I spend more time on YouTube than I do doing anything else. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? My biggest struggle that I overcame was like accepting the fact that I'm a curvy girl. And by curvy, I mean like obviously like an hourglass shape, but like having curves in extra places. When I was growing up, I had a really hard time accepting my body. I thought there was something wrong with me and that I didn't like everyone always looking at me, always getting this attention. It's like, I don't ask for it. I know my butt's there, just don't look at it. But yeah, I just accepted the fact that I'm a curvy girl, and quite frankly, being curvy's hot. Being curvy's in, so you know what? I love that for me. Who is your role model? My mom is my role model and my best friend. You are going out with friends. Describe your night. I like to go either to the movies with my friends, I like to go out to eat with my friends, I like going to the mall with my friends, I like going to like arcades with my friends, and I like having game nights at my place. Do you know your personality type? And if so, what is it? An absolute, complete, and utter crackhead. That's literally it. Yeah, that's all the questions for the Get to Know Me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit more about me, and if you did, make sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. That helps me out so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe for brand new videos every single week. Also, click the bell so you know what's out whenever I post. And if you want to follow me on all my social media, they'll all be linked right down below and on the screen, so you have no excuse to not follow me. Until I see you guys again next time, I will catch you on the flip side.